Greetings everyone, welcome for another Disney Plus review. I think we need to do something about Pixar. Because, the thing is about Pixar, it was invented in the mid-80s from George Lucas. Didn't do very much of the project, so they sold it to a few groups that started with the Pixar, and then, I think it's called PIXAR Fest or something like that. Well, anyway, and then they just made Pixar Company. So, let's go try out the very first title that started the whole franchise, and also the start of Pixar films, Toy Story. This one is directed by John Lasseter. Even though I'm sure you heard that he's not with them anymore. Okay, screenplay is Josh Whedon, Andrew Stanton, Joe Coen, the one Coen brothers, and Alex Scott. Okay, starting with Tom Hanks and Tim Allen. Tom Hanks is Woody, and Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear. So pretty much, it's about these group of toys just coming to life when there's no humans around, and enjoying the things of life and stuff like that. And Woody's like, cool, I'm happy to be number one. That is until this one fateful day that Andy, that's the owner of Woody, got a new toy for his birthday before they moved, and it is Buzz Lightyear. When Buzz Lightyear landed to the bed, right there, it's like, wow, that's a neat toy. And then it's like they were so inspired that Woody got so jealous, he just like, oh man, I'm second bananas. It's pretty sad that he's like, oh man, I like to be number one and stuff like that. So he got an evil plot idea to get rid of him. So he pretended that the 8-ball he put on the ground is stuck. So it's like, hey, can you go rescue? And it's like, time to get up. Oh! And then it's like, oh no, Buzz, get there. It's like, RC's trying to say something. What is it, boy? And Don Rickles, the great Don Rickles, voice Mr. Potato said, this was no accident. Humpty Dumpty was pushed by Woody. And then they blame him for all that. And then the argument keeps going. And then it's like, well, it's pretty sad that he had to go through this whole thing in order to tell him it was an accident and stuff like that. Boy, that must be fun to going through all that. But, you know what? CGI animation hasn't been started till like the mid-90s mostly. Like Reboot, for example, they did that, and also with this one. All I got to say is this is one of the most inspiring films I ever watched in my life. I watched the crap out of this film. I was inspired from Tom Hanks' antics for being Woody, and Buzz Lightyear with Tim Allen. It's like, oh man, those two are a dynamic duo right there, like Batman and Robin and stuff like that. So anyway, I'm very pleased with the result here. The animation. This is when they got a Academy Award for arts and stuff like that, and that one well deserved it. Because the thing is, the best animated feature film wasn't invented until 2001. That's when the category starts. But still, wow. This is one of the most inspiring films I've ever seen there. The side characters are great. That Sid character who blew up toys and stuff like that. It's like, so he's the main villain in the thing. A kid. That would not surprise me. All I gotta say is this just cracks up from left to right. It's just so inspiring to see. So many good elements of it. Let's see. Like from the vehicles, which they were really nice detail. Human faces might be a little off putting, but the thing is, it's just a start. It's the start of the CGI animation thing. And yeah, it's really good in there. Also, Randy Newman, who did some songs like "Yeah, Friend in Need," which is a classic. I think it got an Academy Award for that song, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it did so well. The budget, the budget was only $30 million. $30 million! It felt like a Star Wars film right here. And they made over $360 million. Phenomenal. That is just crazy that they spent only $30 million on an entire budget, and that movie could cost like at least 75, maybe 80 million. Pixar films are getting more expensive. And the thing is about during the pandemic is that some of those films have not shown in theaters, and they decided to put on Disney Plus. It's like, how are you gonna make money out of that? Well, the thing is that if you get like a lot of marketing going on and stuff like that, that's how you make money, especially for streaming on Disney Plus. And that's why I got Disney Plus reviews here. Yeah, this okay. All I gotta say is this is just beyond fun. I enjoy this film so much. It's one of the most, like I said, one of the most inspiring films I've ever seen in my life. It makes me feel like to be a fan, not only, even though I'm 40 years old and I'm thinking, you're old school and stuff like that. You know what? Guess what? If it wasn't for Toy Story movie, then a lot of films would not be made and stuff like that. Yeah, sure, Disney Animation Studios has been doing pretty good in the 90s. I wish the live action movies did, but we'll get to those along the road. And when you do, it's like, oh, that's why they do well in animated films and live action films. They stick. It's not good at that. Yeah, they're not the only one. Anyway, so in 2005, the film was in preservation from the National Film Registry and the Library of Congress. And let me tell you, this is definitely worth to be in the list, especially with. It's just. I'm just inspired of seeing these characters come to life, especially with all the toys, with like Little Tikes, Hasbro, Play School, and stuff like that. It's inspiring, and actually seeing Mr. Potato Head, his face expressions and stuff like that, always cracks me up. Especially like the when he took his lips and put his butt there, it says, "Oh, kiss ass." Gotcha. Oh my gosh. This film is beyond classic. Yeah. It just makes me feel like to be a kid again, playing like those toys like there. Oh my goodness. And the Toy Story franchise, which I'll be reviewing the sequels later. I'll be reviewing 2 in a little bit. I'll review 3 and 4 along the way too. So anyway, yeah. These films are like the biggest franchise in Pixar's history. That the Rotten Tomato meter is between 97% to 100. Never seen that happen on any franchise in history of all cinema. Not one. Like, let's see, The Godfather. The Godfather Part 1, Part 2 got 100%. But the third one dropped down to like 60 something, I mean 70% is like, yeah, it just makes me happy to see this franchise right here know what they're doing. You made a good script out of the story, and animation has improved along the way. But remember, animation is animation. But you got to realize that animation is not the thing that inspires the story. It's the script that inspires the story. So, yeah, it's just inspiring. I really, really love this film a lot. I'm not going to go into much detail in the story because there's no need. All you do is just watch it yourself. And let me tell you, it's critically acclaimed and it will deserve it. So for this one, I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5. And it's, yeah, like I said, it's worth it. It's worth to go see the film. If you have it on Blu-ray or on Disney Plus, yeah, I recommend you go see it. Especially if you want to go to Disney World. Yeah, go watch some Disney films too. Yeah, go watch that. Go watch that film. Yeah, go watch that film because it's worth it. It's worth the watching. Trust me, you won't regret it. I enjoy it, and you enjoy it too. Thanks for watching. Remember, all the movies and cartoons and reviews I do are on Disney Plus. If you like this stuff right here, yep, just make sure to press the subscription below or the logo on the screen here as well. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Thanks for watching. I will see you on the next video.